Hello.
Good evening. Tonight we are looking at the bundles in the catalog because this month bundles are another 10% off. They're already 10% off and now they're another 10% off. So it's basically 20% off.
Because after 50 years of marriage, we're a bundle.
Okay, there's Tim's side comment. So glad to have you guys here. This is the last Monday of the month, which is always I do a shorter chatting over cards because after this is when we have our team meeting and we do a lot of sharing and fun stuff on there. So it just ends up being a full night, but we're so glad you came to join us.
Does it look like I'm advertising the Minnesota Twins?
Yeah, are they doing well?
They win a bunch and then they lose a bunch. They're frustrating.
Okay. So a couple of things. This month, it's mystery bags for me, and I sent out a bunch, and we'll have a bunch more going out. So if you place a $50 order or more through my online store, you will get a mystery box full of goodies from me. Have any of you gotten yours? If you're on there, I think that's always fun to hear. And there is always a host code. And we did have I got to pull out the sentence about that. This is my week to get caught up. Tomorrow is All Good Cards Club. And these are just a couple of the cards. We have so many fun cards that we're going to be doing. You can still join us. It's only $15 and we're meeting
shaker cards
3 times tomorrow. And I think that's it. But because this month, if you're wondering what to order, with the bundles being 10% off, I thought that would be a good time to look at the bundles. Now, I'm not showing the ones that are out of stock because you can't get them at the 10% off. I'm having trouble. So I guess some of them are being very popular. So let's get started. Do you want to find the pages on there?
I would love to.
So let us start with page. If you're following along in the catalog, we're going to page 37.
Page 37.
And this is the Take to the Sky bundle.
Okay. Where are we?
So this is the bundle.
Okay.
That is 10% off. And a couple of things interesting about this card I wanted to point out. This is, love how she did the inside. This is Cindy Pimley.
I like that.
And now this is interesting. She's got the clouds. These are from the dies. And look at the luggage. Okay, so first I'm going to point this out. She's got designer series paper. You can always mix and match that with your cardstock.
The biplane.
And look at this with the luggage. So you're going to see this. The luggage straps are from that little point right there. This is the handle on the luggage. Is that cute?
It is.
So I thought, what a fun little idea. And then this one is just cut out of the paper, a little fussy cutting in there, and just, just adorable. So I thought that was just kind of a fun. And then we're going to go to page 39, just the next page. This is from Marcia Gay. So I love all of these designer series papers. The bundle that has the 10%, so that's what we're talking about. So some of these you're still going to see the papers because I've gotten so much out of this. But look at the die.
It's for fishing, but it should put vegetables in it.
Yes, but you could do it for fishing. I mean, you could do it for all kinds of things. I think, isn't that cool? And then these go with the stamps. And I love how she did this. Thanks a bunch. Do you see how that's just fussy cut out? So it's 3 words. Thanks a bunch. So that's a really cool card right there. Next, we'll go to 43, and I'm just showing one card for each of them. So it's just a little, I have so many cards to show because the last Monday nights we've done some of the ones that we've gotten from you guys. I have so many from the catalog to show too.
Oh, we do.
We are a house of cards and loving every minute of it. So Full of Life. I thought this was really a cool idea. This is Janie Backer. And I just thought this really showed off this die. Isn't that cool? I just love that look. And and she didn't even attach it down. So hers is totally loose. So that's how it comes out.
Oh my goodness.
Which is really interesting. And you can always attach it. If I might do that in one little, I squeeze a glue dot and attach it just so it doesn't ram into something. I don't want to lose that. That is just beautiful. But how pretty is that? And then the inside with the hearts right there. This is really a fun set.
That's very nice.
Then page 45. I love when you guys have all the side conversations going on. It's always good. And I love it when you share. That is wonderful. I love that we get to know each other. And okay, Lily Pond. I have so many adorable cards with this. And here is one of them. And this is from Karen Braxton. And I picked this one because it shows this die.
Mhm.
And some of the cards don't show that. And then these are cut from the paper, but they could also be stamped and cut out. But I just thought showing that, and then these are die cut little flowers. Is that just cute? And look at that. Backgrounds are on the lake there.
Water lilies.
Mm-hmm. And I love this little strip on it. I just think that, yeah, oh, that cute little inside. You make me happy. Oh, that card makes me happy. So I think that is very fun. So Luann, is it your birthday today? If you're on here? Tim was just saying that it was, and I haven't even been on Facebook, so I don't even know. Kathleen says Lily Pond is her favorite. Connie, I have been trying to reach you. I couldn't find a message for you because I have just been thinking about you and Waterville. We've been talking about you every day as we watch all the news. We're also seeing today our hometown of Jackson is also dealing with a lot of issues.
I'm turning pages, my dear.
Oh, okay.
I got to have
Page
some
50.
job.
Okay, page 50. Okay, and this is what we used on our online retreat, and these are a couple of wonderful bundles. If you haven't gotten yours yet, now if you already have these are just great ideas to look through. How adorable is this? And here she's taken, hope you have the best birthday ever. You know, so don't ever forget about cutting. We've shown a couple cards here with cutting. So that is, Diane says they're having seen a lot of ducks in southern Wisconsin. Oh, I know, it's so fun. It's so fitting. Ooh, I like what she did on the inside too. This is Cindy Pimley. I'm showing two of her cards tonight. You can tell when we do card swaps, sometimes we do several, so you'll see the same name, but I love her little accent. I hadn't even noticed that on the inside. Isn't that adorable?
That's pretty.
But look how cool that is with all the woods and the parts. Hoping you have the best day ever. And then this embossing folder. And then this, ooh, whoops.
Can I go back to this? Because how much is this put together? This is separate.
Separate. Yeah. So this is a lot of little layering pieces. So if you look at the dies here, to see all these layering pieces, but they're going to fit on there. So they aren't hard to assemble and put on. How many of you have worked with this set? Connie, you have a sister's family who lives in Jackson. Oh my goodness. They've probably been there. You know, we've been gone a while, but that's kind of our stomping ground. So we go down there frequently.
A lot of my family and friends from Jackson have pictures of
yes, they've been sharing
the flooding of the Des Moines River.
And Tim's grew up on a farm right on the Des Moines River. Okay, so country flowers. And I want to show these together because these go so well together too. But I love this card. So these are parts of this, but I also wanted to point out that paper's the same. Kind of that whole weathered look is just really cool.
Mm-hmm.
This one is from Karen Braxton. I'm showing two of hers tonight too. Oh, it's just so fun to see these names. I'm showing cards I haven't shown before if I have the choice here. Page 55.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to let you be. Yeah, Connie, yes, we are definitely praying for you guys. I said, oh, we just watched that news. So I meant to send you a message. So take this as my public message to her. We talk about you every day.
Yes, we do. But that's not hard to do.
Okay, here we have Unbounded Beauty. And what's really interesting, so this is the card. I'll show this first. And this one is doesn't have a name. But I wanted to point out, do you see this die down here? As I've used these dies, but I haven't done this. Do you see how it's fancy? That's part of the die right there. And then these are added on top. So isn't that cool? So it's 1, 2, 3. It's these dies and then adding the happy birthday. And of course, you can get this bundle and you can get this bundle, the 10% off. So I should have found one for that card. I didn't realize I was only showing one, but they're both on sale, which is really cool. Yes, all over people are dealing. Yes, all of you. And put on here if you are dealing with some really hard weather and the heat wave. Oh my goodness. You know, there's so much, 57. There's so many hardships around. Here is another stunning. Oh, so Connie said their big dam broke open. Oh, so that's probably, okay. So, okay. Yeah, I know the weather report every night is just amazing. Okay. Layers of Beauty dies. This is such a gorgeous set. So it comes with, if you're getting the bundle, you have the stamp set, the dies, and the masks, which is so cool. And look at here is a card. That is just absolutely stunning. And this card is from Lynn Maringer, and it is one. Okay, how cool is that? It was a personal card to me. Oh, Lynn, I love that. That is so gorgeous. And I just love the soft effect of everything, but how stunning is that?
And just the way the roses are colored.
Yes.
Are just beautiful.
You know, I love showing cards in different ways. Sometimes we'll do them by technique. Sometimes we'll do them by stamp sets. I love doing this when we walk through and just show one of each, but sometimes I'll show a whole bunch to show the variety of ones. So I just like to mix and match because it's always helpful to look at cards a different way. Page 58.
They come right after 57.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
So this one is so cool because it has the dies or the punch. Most of the cards that I've received and shown have had the butterflies, and that's what I've used it for. So I thought I'd show this one that has those flowers. See how that's a two-step? Yep. Isn't that pretty? And it's got a lovely thing behind it. But a thanks, friend. I think that is gorgeous. This is Candy Rattray. And I just think like the simplicity of just that right there.
And I like the title, Labeled with Love.
Yep. Now this one's also on sale. I don't have a set for it, but I think it'll be useful for a lot of things, including scrapbooking. But I like a lot of these. I just don't have.
So what's the difference between a label and a
keeping tabs? You see the two punches?
Oh, okay.
I think that is really cool. And with both of these, you can get either the dies or the punches, which I think is also a great idea. Okay, page 60. The Midwest and the South has had so much heat. So I said, okay, Friendly Fins on page 60. Here's an adorable card. Look at this. Here's to you. And I love this messy little thing in the middle. We've got all these little pieces. This is Sharon Balk. Oh, she did the inside there too. What I think is really cool about this, I'm loving this new background. This is, it looks like the water, and it was on that other card too. But I love how she's taken designer series paper that's very similar to that. So it looks like water in water, but it's interesting because they kind of go together and yet they stand out, but it's not like a sharp contrast. And it totally fits a water card. And then the little accent of the orange. So I think that's really cool. And then on the next page on 61, Hearts and Hugs is just, and I did want to show on the Friendly Fins, you know, we have interesting dies with that. These are some fun dies, and I think this is just an adorable card. I could just hug you. You know, we're doing Polaroid cards in All Good Cards Club tomorrow, and I look at this and I think this would make an adorable Polaroid card, with this being the center and this being the, you know, we just changed the shape a little and that down there. Isn't that cool? I love that. Maybe I'll have to do that one. But I think it's so fun when you look at things and you think, oh, and I could easily do this with it.
Is a Polaroid card as a title abstract, or do people know that the old Polaroids had a bottom to it?
Yep. Yeah, I think people know it, and it's a style, and it's a real throwback. So we do a lot of things with the throwback look. Yeah, with the words, the old style.
And Polaroid cameras never disappeared, because now they use them at like weddings and stuff like that, so people can take a picture of a group of people and then
print them out. Yeah, so it's kind of a researchers of that, but it's also, I think, kind of that whole retro idea. Yeah, going back to kind of that retro idea. So, and this is Stephanie Flath. And then next, we'll go to page 62. This is Dina Ricow, and this is the Pocket Thoughts. Now, I want to point out, look how similar this is to the sample up there. The catalog itself is such a great idea for ideas. So do you see it? It's similar, but it's also done differently. So we pull that out. Happy birthday. What's really fun about this is you have 3 sizes of pockets. So this would be the middle size. This would be the gift card size. You could put a gift card in here. The larger one, you could put anything in. The little ones, you can put 3 across and put little notes in. So I think that's really cool.
Like a diamond.
Jaquita, we're so glad to have you live here. She said it's her first time joining a live. We love that. This is just a chatting over cards, where I could look at cards all day and just talk about them. It's so fun to just point out different things. This next one, Round We Go Dies. Julie Heights made the cutest cards with this on our online retreat. quilt cards out of this. And I thought, I still haven't played with this one. I really need to do that because I think it's really a fun set. So this fun card is from Jane Stull. She did an inside. We always appreciate lovely insides. And look at this, a 4th of July card.
Hip, hip, hooray.
Okay, who does 4th of July cards? Because I don't, but it's fun to see them. And this could be a great kind of strip kind of thing for scrapbooking too. But I just love all the different things you can do with that.
And we have personal fireworks right in our neighborhood, so we don't have to go anywhere.
We don't go anywhere. Page 64. This is fun to just notice the bundles. We're not doing separate stamp sets. We're just doing bundles.
Babies.
So the cutest onesie. I have so many adorable sets with this. I love the little hanger, the rattle, the numbers here. So here is our adorable little card. And this you could color in, but look how cute this is, just stamped in black on colored paper. And then we have the little silver hanger. And all these, it fits the eyelet. Little babies, like a little baby girl and all the little eyelet there. Mm-hmm. This is Kathy Parlitzis. And I think those colors are just really fun. Holly said she just addressed a bunch of 4th of July cards. I guess it would be time to send them out, wouldn't it? Yes. I have totally forgotten that. Oh, interesting.
And
totally forgot.
Is it a girl?
I think so.
I think so.
Nowadays, I don't know, but I think it's really cute with the eyelet and the pink. And then we have Attention Shoppers, which is also really fun. And I just love how this one's done in metallic and then gray down there.
It's a bling.
Yeah, a very blingy card and flowers and a gift. And this is Amy Story.
Very fun. It's also the strips.
Carla says she tries to do 4th of July cards for her grown kids, but sometimes life gets in the way. Okay. Peg, you send hot cards for every holiday. Okay, to be on your list is pretty wonderful.
Which page?
I do not. This is on sale, but I don't have a card from this yet. I might be getting one soon, I hope. But Bistro Burger. This is one of the stamp sets when I do my when we do our Facebook Lives with my team. I always have 2 bundles out that people can choose from. I just want to volunteer. I send it to them and they make some samples for all of us. So I didn't do this one on purpose because it's one of the 2 bundles that I was giving as a choice tonight because, we all like choices.
First, I thought hamburger and brat. Then look over here. It's a pickle.
It's a pickle. You're right. But you could turn it into
a brat or something. But there's nothing wrong with pickles.
This set, I'm going to get so much use out of it. I love this retro vibe and I have a bunch of ideas for this, but tune in. Stamp set and look at this adorable card with the silver screen newsflash. This is really fun. And this card is Erica Serwin.
I love it. And I love that vintage, that era.
Oh, that whole vintage look is adorable.
We were like in high school.
Yes. It's so fun. I was in about 7th grade when we first got a TV. So it's and then Maria, that's a good idea. She says she does red, white, and blue birthday cards around July 4th. What a fun idea to incorporate that. And Baby Steps Baker is the first time you join the live too. Love it. Okay, how fun.
What page?
I can catch up. Okay, page 70. So these are ones that are in stock right now. I'm skipping by a couple because I'm just thinking if you are still wanting to place an order this month and get a mystery box, these are great options. And otherwise, they're just fun ideas for what you can do with things. So in the Grove dies, I love all these kind of dies. You see all the ideas up here, but we have this, and then we have all these little stamps and all these that can fill in. What I think is interesting, this is a Betty Weisbrook card. And I want to point out, she's combined these 2. Now, look how gorgeous this is. So this is this die. And that gorgeous paper behind.
Nice.
And then
job,
look,
Betty.
Isn't that awesome? Then she's taken these 2 as the trees instead of the other trees that they have behind. Yep. So the mixing and matching is so cool. I think that is fun. Jean said she was in 7th grade too when they got their first TV. Oh, Marcia, that is great. She says her dad sold TVs. So a card for each of her siblings. Oh, is that perfect? That is so perfect. I think that is an absolutely stunning card. And here's another one, just using this one then. what I love about this, look how cool this is with the tree. And then she cut out a gray one and set it aside. So it's kind of like a shadow look. That is just, I think, so impressive. And this is Alicia Graham. Isn't that cool? I just think that is such very fun. Oh, Andrea says she and a friend delivered 140 4th of July cards to family, friends, and church family. That is awesome. Page 72. This, I can't wait to work with this set. I think it might be a sleeper set because I haven't seen much with it. I just have one card with it, but I absolutely love this card. This card is from Darla Watson. And I just think it is stunning. Look at the soft. I love how this is put here. Wishing you strength. Look at the cute little dragonfly. And then the flower. So it's not stamped. It's just the die. I just love the layout of that. And it's bright and colorful and springy. And just a totally encouraging card. Isn't that cool? And again, we're seeing another one where you're cutting out the words. It's fun how it's not planned, but you just start seeing themes and think, oh, I have to remember to do that because I don't always do that.
Very nice.
Oh, Zaina, too. Your dad had a TV repair service in the basement when I was a child too. Tim, did your dad?
Yes.
Yes, Tim's dad did too.
He got out of farming and had an appliance repair shop for about 2 years, and then.
Oh, so how cool the memories. What are the, what fun memories and similarities here, which is really cool. Seaside Wishes. And here we're seeing some of that same paper from the wood thing. And this is, you absolutely made my day. How cute is that? The little pebbles down here. Love that inside. This is Marcia Gay. Love how she's got the strip and she's pulled from those colors to do the dies and the stamps. And you see how that's watercolory look right there? Just a stunning set. Yeah, these are just really fun cards. Oh, I'm done. What? I said it was going to be short tonight because of our meeting afterwards. What? I didn't realize how short. But I have to tell you, I went and looked on the not available list and I had to take out 4 of the cards I was going to share. So that would have made it longer. But thanks for spending this time with us. On Thursday, we're going to do another fun card again. So if you're on my email list, you will get the supplies early so you can have them ready. We're going to see a bunch of you tomorrow on All Good Cards Club. Marilyn says, your dad had a TV sales and repair shop too. Oh my goodness. I have to throw it. That is a bunch of us right on this call. And when I think of like Main Street America from years ago, it seems like there was always some kind. I mean, just look at what we used to do to keep things repaired and going. Nowadays, it's like, just get a new one and everything's harder to fix. And
the old TVs had tubes in them. So they got heat and they burned out. And
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so fun. I just love how much we have in common. It's so fun to just talk about the old stories. So,
so are we going to look at cards again? Or have we scheduled that?
Yes, probably on Wednesday and Friday, we're going to share more cards. We are going up to our church camp this weekend and we're trying to get through all of our cards before. So tomorrow I have All Good Cards Club.
Good luck.
And then Wednesday and Friday. So we're loving this. So we're having all this time to share. So it's okay if tonight's a little bit shorter and then we'll go back on a regular schedule. Thanks for being in our life. And we'll see a bunch of you tomorrow. And it's never too late to join, but we'll have fun and you'll be the first to hear the new announcements about what we're changing with the All Good Cards Club. So thanks everyone. Yeah, no more picture tubes anymore. Well, I even think of car repairs, my last thing, how you used to be able to learn to work on cars much more easily. Now everything with all the electronics and computers, I mean, everything is just changing. Kara says her dad worked with a friend in his TV repair shop. Okay. The other thing I think of in small town America, things like repair shops are where all these guys would hang out and talk. It's kind of and probably in the city too. We just didn't grow up in the city. So that could be in the neighborhoods in the cities too. We just didn't grow up here. But I always just think of that with, kind of gathering places for, where did women gather in that time? I guess we stayed home and gathered at homes. We did little
the material
coffee
section at Jerome's Variety Store.
But anyway, I always just think, Marilyn, that's hilarious. Her dad worked a repair too, but they always had a TV on top of a TV because her dad never had time to fix the first TV. Isn't that the truth? Oh, you guys I love that we can.
And a cobbler's kids have holes in their shoes.
So thanks, you guys. See you every day this week, some of you. And thanks.